Hey everybody, how's it going? I hope you're having a lovely day. Today I'd like to talk about another way that large companies screw you when it comes to products you purchase. There is something called the Magnuson-Moss Warranty Act, and what this says is that a company cannot condition the warranty of a product on using their parts or their services. This is a law that is over 40 years old that has been ignored for a very long time, which is why the FTC issued a warning back in April of 2018 that I went over in this video 5 years ago, where they warned companies that it is illegal to condition warranty coverage in the use of specified parts or services. The absolute TLDR of the Magnuson-Moss Warranty Act, which I'm not going to read the whole thing over here, is if you are a company and you wish to void somebody's warranty, the burden of proof is on you to demonstrate that we did something that voided the warranty. So, for example, if I have a MacBook and I replaced a hard drive with a solid-state drive, and then 2 years later, the graphics chip on the motherboard dies, Apple cannot say you are no longer eligible for this warranty service program because you replaced your hard drive. If instead of using a Phillips screwdriver, I used a chainsaw while replacing the hard drive, Apple can say, we are voiding your warranty because it appears when you replaced your hard drive, you used a chainsaw instead of a screwdriver. You did this, we're not covering it. That is completely allowed, but what is not allowed is having a basic warranty void if removed sticker and completely voiding your warranty based on somebody simply opening the product. That's just not something that has ever been legal. Unfortunately, as I said, in the United States of America, many companies don't actually have to obey the law because there's no penalty for doing so. Technically, on the books, you can fine people $39,000 or $40,000, somewhere around there, for these violations, but that's never how this happens. FTC claimed to take action against Weber Grills for illegally restricting consumers' right to repair with warranty, and the settlement that they came to, if you look through this, they were ordered to fix their warranty by removing the illegal terms, but when you search for the word fine or penalty, you'll notice that the violations may result in a civil penalty of up to $46,517. But they don't actually pay it. Something similar happened with Harley-Davidson, where the FTC took action against Harley-Davidson for illegally restricting consumers' right to repair. And again, the same thing with warranties, but when you search for the word fine or penalty, you get nothing. Again, if I don't break the law, I get fined anyway. If a large company breaks the law and it's demonstrably true, they're not even going to get fined 1% of that penalty. And do take notice that that is a penalty of each violation. So, I mean, every single time they did this to a customer, they could be getting fined $46,000. This could add up very, very quickly. But rather than fine these companies that do these things that are very illegal for their instances of doing something illegal, they get this. Now, let's read an instance of this happening. This is from a website whose name shall not be named. HP denying warranty replacement in violation of right to repair. This has been copied into my own ticket system because we are not going to use the website whose name shall not be named. That's what a real protest looks like. Hello, your name was mentioned in a thread, and the commenters thought you'd have a fun time. I'm dealing with HP right now on a Switch that has a lifetime warranty on it. A few weeks ago, while moving the Switch from one building to another, I took the opportunity to put it on my bench, open the case, which did not have a tamper-proof label, blocked the fans from spinning, and blew out the dust with compressed air. While I had the case off, I did a visual inspection of the components and observed 2 capacitors swollen and leaking. I reassembled the Switch and put it back into service since I couldn't afford the downtime. Taking a proactive approach to get this replaced before I had a network outage, I opened a support case with HP Enterprise this week. I explained the issue and waited for a response. I've included our conversation below. Thoughts? As a trained system administrator, blowing out a device such as this is child's play. I know that tamper-proof labels are illegal, and I know I'm in a gray area with regards to the business-personal aspect of the Magnuson-Moss Warranty Act. However, since this device also supplied internet to private individuals outside the business hours, I feel as if the Act shows it should rule in my favor. Below is our conversation so far. Him. When cleaning the device, I found capacitors in the power supply and mainboard are swollen and starting to leak. HP. May I know how the issue started? Kindly share the picture of the swollen and leaking capacitors. May I know if you are still able to access the Switch? Was there an incident happened to the Switch prior it got swollen? Was there an incident happened to the Switch prior it gets swollen? So you can see where HP Enterprise is sourcing their tech support from. I'm going to take a wild guess. It is not the United States of America. Not sure when the capacitor started leaking. The Switch is still in service, but is starting to do odd behaviors. Switch port speeds, charging speeds for no reason. And I don't have downtime scheduled to pull it out to get the pictures. I'll see if I can pull the cover while it's in use. I am still able to access the Switch. No known incident prior to the capacitor swelling and leaking. Do you have a spare unit you can use for now? The picture is needed to distinguish if this can be passed on to the RMA team. I've uploaded photos through the portal. If those don't work, let me know which angle needs to be changed. Please give me ample time to check with my supervisor. I will give you an update shortly. Warranty terms and conditions provide repair or replacement at the discretion of HP Enterprise for defects in the manufacturer's material or workmanship. The warranty does not protect against accidental damage, loss, acts of nature, or any other event that did not originate during the manufacture of the product. For this matter, the switch found open and it voids the warranty of the switch. Let me repeat. Over here, this is language that, again, according to the FTC, according to what they said just 5 years ago in reiterating the 1970s Magnuson-Moss Warranty Act, is illegal. And if we lived in a country where large companies were held to account when they brazenly disobey the law, they would stop doing this. But they don't. Not only have they not changed their policy, but they are actually public about it. They are so certain that nothing will happen that they are willing to train their agents to have this in their script 5 years later because they know the FTC is not going to do anything. They are going to get a $0 fine, a $0 penalty, and it may take them 5 years to even catch up with it at all. 1. There was not a label on the switch mentioning prohibiting of opening the switch. 2. One of the warranty terms states that the warranty may be denied as a result of accident, misuse, spills, abuse, contamination, improper or adequate maintenance or calibration, or other external causes. Isn't cleaning and inspecting of equipment a regular maintenance task to prevent issues? Yes, cleaning out a device that is filled with dust is regular maintenance. So they void your warranty if you do not do regular maintenance, but if you do open up the product to actually do the basic maintenance, you also have your warranty voided by HP Enterprise. 3. The line of modification or service by anyone other than HP or an HP authorized provider. And the warranty terms wouldn't apply since there was no modification or service beyond what some consider basic maintenance tasks done to comply with the earlier line referenced in the warranty terms and conditions. We are currently researching the applicability of the Magnuson-Moss Warranty Act in this situation. HP, please find attached warranty FAQs for your reference. Okay, I'm reading through this FAQ. Which line are you using to deny our coverage? At this point, I contacted Escalations. Him, please assist with the matter. Exactly how were the terms breached? I need proof that I am the cause of the blown capacitors. Denying my claim due to me simply opening a non-sealed case is a violation of the Magnuson-Moss Warranty Act. Also, the US FTC has ruled that denying a claim due to simply opening a device is not allowed as well. Hi, Justin. Thank you for reaching Aruba Escalations. We are checking this case internally. I'll check back to you with the POC shortly. And appreciate this. Adding the case owner to assist you further. HP Rep. Hi, Justin. I understand that you would feel this way. By the way, anytime a company says this, you are about to get massively gaslit. Not, I'm sorry that we are breaking the law brazenly and ignoring you. Not, I'm sorry that we're not honoring our warranty and screwing you. I'm sorry that you feel that way. This is a giant red flag. Anytime somebody says, I'm sorry that you feel that way, what they're actually saying is fuck you. Whether this is a personal relationship, a business relationship, or you dealing with a company that you purchase something from. I'm sorry you feel that way equals fuck you. And that's exactly what it is they're saying to the customer in this case. I understand that you would feel this way. However, as much as I want to help you, opening the cover of the switch voids the warranty of your switch. We really do apologize for the inconvenience and thank you for your patience. Once again, I ask which warranty term and which question the FAQ specifically was violated. Please refer to Q14, 16, and 17 of the attached file, and him being a boss actually attached the file. 14. Is my warranty coverage affected if I modify or service the product? As described in the warranty statement, HP's warranty does not apply to products that have been damaged or rendered defective due to modification or service by anyone other than HPE, an HPE authorized service provider, or your own installation of an HPE approved part. Okay, so again, this is from HP themselves. This is something you can find on their website. They literally have a document that directly disobeys the FTC's own warning because they do not fear this at all because they know there is no fine, there is no penalty. Manufacturers know and innately understand that I am more likely to punish BlackBerry for scratching my chair than the FTC is to fine them for breaking the law. Technically, the way that this works, they could get a penalty of $46,000 for this one dude getting denied their warranty. But that's not going to happen, and I think we all know why. Question 16 over here. Does my warranty cover apply to damage caused by power surges, power outages, or similar events? And again, there is no power outage here. They have not proved some sort of power surge. And does my warranty coverage apply to damage caused directly or indirectly by a fire? And again, the photos that he supplied did not have evidence of a fire. This is a joke. Then the customer says, U.S. federal law dictates that opening a case does not violate a warranty. And once again, I point out there was no label indicating that. I did nothing other than basic maintenance that is routine and common for many electronic devices, no power surge, and no fire. At this point, I need a supervisor to contact me. The burden of proof is on you to prove that my actions cause your capacitors to fail. This is informative and unfortunate. On this channel, we've gone over a lot of stuff with Hewlett-Packard where they have treated customers like garbage with regards to their printers. You have printers that have ink DRM. You can only use their ink in your printer. You have subscription models for ink. There's a lot of stuff that HP does in the consumer space that is less than ideal. But in the enterprise space, HP has actually been known to provide excellent customer service and to provide products that lasted and standed the test of time. So the fact that HP is doing this even with their enterprise products is, as I said, informative and unfortunate. Now, you may ask the question, why is the FTC not taking serious action against this? Why are they not actually doing this? Biden released an executive order on right to repair and asked the FTC to draft rules about it. So why is it that the FTC is not actually doing anything here and kind of giving these companies a slap on the wrist? That's an excellent question. There's a video that I did a year ago where I went over the FTC management being demoralized out of effective antitrust enforcement. And I was going over an article that was linked to me by somebody who I don't want to expose here, who was trying to whistleblow the fact that nothing was going to happen at the FTC as a result of the leadership. The leadership is such that they are kind of demoralizing people there out of actually doing their job. Again, this is an interesting article over here, Trouble in Khan's Corner. Jen Howard often wears a silver necklace emblazoned with one word in a delicate cursive script. Fuck. The irreverent jewelry is emblematic of the at times combative attitude she's brought to the role of chief of staff at the FTC. It's an attitude that helped her rise through the ranks, including stints at a variety of government agencies, but it's one that's also alienated her from others within the administration. One person with direct knowledge of the dynamic told West Wing Playbook that some officials within the White House were concerned about friction between Howard and others at the FTC over her aggressive managerial style. Now, again, one of the things with leadership is that it is very easy to demoralize people out of doing their job or caring about their job. It's one thing to sign an executive order saying we support right to repair. It's another when the people that you appoint to lead your agency are not actually doing the job of leading that agency and dealing with the day-to-day. Again, this is incredibly important. As long as the fine to a large company could be anywhere from $0 to $46,000, and you choose to fine them $0 instead of $46,000 for those individual instances where they have done something that is illegal, not only will they continue to do the illegal thing, but they will also advertise in plain text on their website that they are doing the illegal thing. This over here is HP Enterprise sending a giant middle finger to the FTC saying, we are not going to listen to any of this. Like, come at me, bro. That's pretty much what this is. 5 years after the FTC said this, most manufacturers, whether we are talking about home appliances, washing machines, dryers, computers, phones, or enterprise switches, are essentially laughing at the FTC because they know they're not going to do anything. And at this point, I've kind of accepted that that's the case, that they are not actually going to do anything. As I mentioned in that video, I was interfacing with the FTC before they came out with their 59-page document nixing the fix in summer of 2021, because I figured that we were close to the point where Biden may ask the FTC to draft these rules. I actually hired an antitrust attorney to interface back and forth and to come up with a 60-page white paper that goes over all the times that the FTC has dealt with this type of antitrust stuff before and what they can do into the future and why it is a problem right now. In the words of my own antitrust attorney, in over 30 years of dealing with FTC cases, I have never had this low level of engagement with the FTC. I know there's going to be people in my comments saying, you have to give them more time. You haven't given them enough time. Dude, I've been fighting this crap for 8 years, and that executive order got signed over 2 years ago. So at this point, I really don't think that it is unreasonable for me to suggest that they actually have some teeth, and dare I say it, if they catch a company brazenly disobeying the law, to fine them for it. Again, I'm not saying apply this penalty of $46,000 times every customer you sold a product to. How about you apply it once? Like one, just to be symbolic, like you apply it once, just to show that there are teeth actually there. Because if you don't do it, what's the point? If the penalty for being caught speeding was $0, do you think we'd see as many people going close to the speed limit on the highway? Like if the penalty for stealing from Walmart was $0, do you think we'd see more people stealing from Walmart? Normal people have to obey the law. We have to obey the law. We cannot get away with this stuff. So why is it that large companies are able to get away with this? And why is it that there are no consequences for it? If you have a warranty void if removed sticker on your product, that sticker is breaking the law and it is illegal. And even if that sticker doesn't exist, if the company deals with you in the manner that HP Enterprise dealt with this particular customer, you should report them to the FTC because what they did is technically illegal. Even if it is not functionally illegal, because again, is something really illegal if you don't get punished for it, it is technically illegal. And above all, this is about basic maintenance of an enterprise product. The warranty text says improper maintenance voids your warranty, but simultaneously, this dude using compressed air after opening the case was also voiding his warranty. And lastly, I think it's really important to shed light on the fact that whether we're talking about consumer products or enterprise products, HP has devolved into being a completely garbage company. Having DRM in the ink, having products that break very easily, and having products at the enterprise level where their warranty is worse than what other companies offer at the consumer level really hammers home the fact to me that I never want to own something with an HP logo on it as long as I live. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. Do you think that I'm going overboard, or do you think that it is reasonable to ask that companies be fined for instances where they break the law? Do you think that we are being unreasonable for suggesting that the warranty should be maintained if you open the top cover of the product to blow the dust out, or should that be something that is covered under warranty? Should HP Enterprise be forced to prove that this man using essentially compressed air is what caused the switch to have these random issues along with bulging capacitors? I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments down below. That's it for today, and as always, I hope you learned something. Thank you for watching this channel, thank you for liking and subscribing, and above all, trying to ensure that we live in a world into the future where we actually have consumer rights, rights of ownership, and the ability to, on a very expensive enterprise level product, actually have a warranty. I'll see you in the next video. Bye now.